Okay, so this is something that's been going making the rounds in my mind, so I thought maybe I'll just put it out there. So, the biggest favor that we can do ourselves as human beings is that, first of all, is to get rid of all kinds of fear, right? I mean, of course, be conscious, be aware of like, let's say, I'm not telling you to like eat whatever food there is, or like, don't be conscious. I'm not saying that. That's a very different thing altogether. But fear is, for the most part, fear is irrational in the sense that, let's say you don't know about something, let's say you don't know about a country, and you're just being afraid. No, I'm not going to go to the country because of a certain preconceived notion that you're possessing. You got to learn about the country. You got to analyze the country. You got to analyze particularly what place in that country are we going to, and all kinds of stuff like that. So that gives you the understanding. That gives you the processing that is required to have a analysis and understanding of what is really going on. Okay, so that's the first part of the story. The second thing is that I think it's very important, very crucial, very necessary, is that don't go with, some idea popular just because it's popular, right? I mean, as a child, I remember like assuming or believing that anything that's popular is the best thing in the world. But but the truth is, as I've grown up, as I've grown older, I can say that that's far from the truth. I mean, that could be farthest from the truth sometimes. Sometimes, yes, sometimes the most popular thing could be the best thing that to exist. But in a lot of other categories, it could be far from it. So the point here is to be rational in both these situations, fear and, because see, we as social animals, what the problem with us is that we are always trying to, gravitate towards something that most people are doing, right? Or most people, let's say the whole world, if the whole world comes together to praise something, appreciate something, to say, oh, this is so amazing, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. So you feel like, damn, I should do this, right? But what's important is to understand the rationale behind it, understand the process behind it, to understand the reasoning, the actual reasoning. Will it really benefit me? That's the more important question that we should be asking ourselves, that we are not probably asking ourselves as of now. So when we do that, when we get a sense of that, get a hang of that, I think we will be in a better position in our lives and overall everything, in a better mindset. It's very important that we have, a very clear, open and wide up mind. Open mindedness is very important.